Hey folks, happy Sunday. This is a little bit different video today. I'm going to be sharing and plugging another group build. I know what you guys are thinking, another group build. There's no time for all these group builds. And that's true. This one's a little different though. This is... It was thought up by my very good friend Mark from Montana, Mark Huber. That's his channel, Mark from Montana. I will leave a link in the description. Mark recently finished a 148th Gotha bomber, which was produced in the 1950s by Aurora Models. And I think a lot of people really enjoyed following along with that build, and Mark does beautiful work on figure painting and Great War aircraft especially. And if you haven't checked out his channel, go do so. He does really remarkable work and is always enjoyable to watch and listen to, one of my favorite channels. So that sparked something in Mark. You know, certainly it was no Wingnut Wings kit, but he decided that an Aurora Models group build would be a fun idea, and I love old model kits. I love old model manufacturers. I have a bunch of pretty old kits, and the oldest kit that I've ever built is actually, in fact, from Aurora Models, which I'll show you here in just a second. But Mark put out a call for interest, gauging interest, and also he was wanting a co-host, somebody to help out, to gather photos and, you know, splice them all together into a video with participants' names and all that stuff. Simple things that I could do. And I was really excited about the group build, so I emailed him. And then we had a really great face-to-face conversation on WhatsApp. And sort of just hammered out some details, which the group build's very simple. And if you have time in the next couple months, please consider an Aurora kit. I'm going to link Mark's video. He will say it all far better than I will. The rules are very simple. On any Aurora tooled kit, doesn't matter who boxed it. It could be a Revell, it could be Polar Lights, it could be Atlantis, it could be Aurora, it could be Aurora Heller, it could be Aurora Esky. Aurora had some affiliates in the late 70s, whenever they were sort of wrapping up their existence before they went out of business. Adar, I think, is another one. K&B, of course, was K&B Toys. They were part of Aurora. Glencoe, I mean, there's just those kits have been boxed by so many different companies, and also the same companies with different names. So any of those, it's open to any of those, and there are an endless amount of subjects. So actually, Bruce from Rocket Fin, I'm gonna tag him as well. He, perfect timing, just flipped through on his channel the 1970 Aurora Models catalog. So you can get a great look at a lot of options. And if you go on eBay and you search for Aurora Models, or if there's something you know that you might want to build, you can search for it. Excuse me. There's just a ton of options that pop up, and I mean, hopefully you don't have to go out and buy something. Maybe you got something in your stash. You know, you got the monsters, which Polar Lights have reissued. You know, Atlantis has reissued a bunch. The Knights, the Black Knight, the Blue Knight, whatever. Ships, I know Atlantis has done Aurora ships and planes. The Great War aircraft that Aurora did, Monogram did some with those. Monogram's boxed some stuff. Monogram's boxed the Jaguar XKE. They've boxed some of the military stuff as well. The Skipjack nuclear submarine, Revell's done that. Revell did the Aurora 125th GT40 as late as 1997, and it's just an absolutely gorgeous box art on that kit. That kit I would buy just for the box art. It's probably a tough build, a multi-piece body and all that, because it's 60s Aurora tooling, but it'd be really cool to have that. There's the fun kits like the monsters and the race cars, like Frankenstein's Flivver and Dracula's Dragster and that kind of stuff. There's the horror stuff, the Hanging Cage and the Forgotten Prisoner. There's the Munsters in their living room. I mean, there's just so many super cool kits. The Guillotine. There's a Guillotine model that Aurora did, and I believe Polar Lights or Atlantis has reissued. Polar Lights just reissued the Carl Casper's Undertaker Dragster, which is super cool. That's an Aurora kit. So the options are endless, and if you got a show coming up, you could search for something Aurora there, get on eBay, go through to the very bottom of your stash, find an Aurora kit, build it. Here's mine. This was a 1958 release of the 1920 Indianapolis 500 winner. The timeline's only until June 1st, so we're going to get this going, and it starts now. But, I mean, a lot of these Aurora kits are super simple, so I don't have a ton of time in this at all, because it's probably 30 pieces total. I mean, you got the halves of the body, because it's like an aircraft, and you got a radiator and the radiator shroud. You got the wheels, you got a couple suspension pieces, and you got the drivers. And I mean, this one I elevated a little bit because I got some aftermarket wheels. The Aurora wheels are like this big, they're huge. And then I also I scratch built a little oil pump for the riding mechanic right there. But yeah, just they had really cool subjects like this. There's a whole lineup of Indy 500 winners that they issued in 1958 after they absorbed a smaller company. And I've got most of those. I may build one of those, but I kind of want to look online and see if there's something maybe more fun or more Aurora-ish. But anyway, I've babbled on long enough about it. If you go watch Mark's video, he has all of the info you'll need. And if you're interested, and you don't have to be a YouTube creator either. Tom Schrei asked that in a comment on Mark's video. You just email us. We'd like everybody to email us photos anyways of the kit you're building, and then 5 completed photos, up to 5 completed photos at the end. So that's pretty much it. I just wanted to plug this one more time. I'm going to share Mark's video as well and link all that in the description. So if you guys aren't already super bogged down, something else fun you could think about, and if you are, totally understand. But yeah, that's all I think. So you guys have a great Sunday, and catch you guys again real soon.